My name is Matthew Milton. I'm in Professor Parsons' English class. Today, the film I will be reviewing is the romantic drama, The Notebook. It follows lead characters Noah and Allie through their love journey based on the 1940s. Before I tell you guys the scene, I'm going to give a brief summary. The two couple meets at the fair and they begin to start their love journey. Allie's parents disagree of the relationship because they come from different social class. So because of that, they take away Allie and they moved, and Noah joins the military. But when Allie first moved away, Noah wrote her one love letter every single day for a year. And Allie's mom kept it a secret and hid the letters. So several years pass, and Noah builds Allie her dream house. And Allie sees it in the newspaper, faints, and goes to visit him even though she has a fiance. So now in their love journey, they meet for the first time in years. They're together for a few days, but now Allie has to choose whether to go back to her fiance or stay with Noah. Now, in this film, the scene I'll be talking about is when Allie chooses Noah and comes back. This scene is important for multiple reasons. It shows radical choices that Allie has to make, whether to stay with her fiance, which is the life her parents hope she gets, a stable life, one she doesn't have to worry about, or a life that chooses her lover, Noah, which is her true love, and that's going to be a little different because Noah doesn't really have money like her fiance does. And as you can see in the video I just put up, Allie ends up choosing her lover, Noah. The strongest radical appeal in this scene is pathos, because the audience has seen Allie and Noah fall in love, break up, come back together, find each other once again. And even though her fiance has money, she ends up going back to Noah. So the audience understands she's going back to Noah for love. And instead of the life her parents planned her of having, she's choosing the life she wants to have. Is to love Noah for the rest of her life. The filmmakers made the dark lighting in the room and Noah being by himself with his sad facial expressions to make the audience feel empathy and sad for Noah. And then when he sees Allie, he starts to smile, it's bright outside, and he realizes that's how their life is going to end. They're going to end up choosing each other for love, and they make the audience feel something inside them and makes them feel loved. The reunion between Allie and Noah makes the audience feel sympathy and excitement. Lon represented stability, but not true love, which Allie really wanted. It showed the audience that no matter how much or what happens or how long you guys have been apart, love always wins. When Allie was first forced to pick between Lon, her fiance, or Noah, you can see and feel the confusion and guilt she had. You can see in her facial expression that she didn't know who to choose. And in the scene where she comes back to Noah, she comes running to him and you can tell she knows she made the right choice. The audience knows that Noah waited years to build a dream house and will never give up on Allie. And that Noah has true love for her. This scene is also very important to the movie because the reason why it's called The Notebook is because Noah, in later years, he wrote their love story on a notebook to read to Allie because she had Alzheimer's disease. So he wrote the notebook to remind her of their love. In the notebook, it takes you through their emotional journey. In the notebook, it takes you through Allie and Noah's journey to make you feel sympathy for them. So when she ended up choosing Noah, it made the audience cheer because that was the right choice in a emotional standpoint. Logic would have picked Lon, her fiance, because he had money and he was stable. But let's be real, no one wanted that. They wanted Noah because he represents true love, which is what everybody in a relationship wants. At least most people. So now when I look into movies, I realize, are they just making a logical standpoint, or are they using the character's emotion to help influence their choice and help the audience agree with that choice, so the audience feel like they're a part of the movie and not just watching the character do the obvious, and have twists and turns in the movie to make it interesting. That way they can have a personal connection with the movie itself. Thank you for reading and listening to my video.